Hey Jenny, yes, right now I'm outside of the Ameristar Casino in Council Bluffs, Iowa, where sports betting is now officially legal. More than 250 people in attendance for the place their first ever bets inside the Hawkeye State. And not just for Iowa, but this is also a game changer for the gambling lovers here in Omaha.
That's great. Thank you so much. Thank you. All right, there it is.
With a round of applause, NFL legend and former Iowa Hawkeye Tim Dwight made the first legal sports bet in Council Bluffs.
In terms of something really new and exciting, this has been the big one in the last 20 years.
Earlier today, Zach showed us around.
These are our odds boards. Right now we have one set for futures bets, one for college football.
Ameristar turned this sports bar into Council Bluffs' first sports book.
So when it became possible that it would be legal across the country, I figured it was just a matter of time before they wanted to offer it to Iowans.
Scrolling on the television screens are everything from college football futures to MLB odds.
It's the standard stuff, money line, point spread, over under.
Terms like these may be like a foreign language to some, but something you might not expect has helped betting terms become more mainstream.
The rise of fantasy football has really turned people on to point spreads and to money lines and over and unders and everything. They really are educated on that a lot more than they were 5 or 10 years ago.
Sports gambling's been controversial in the past. People against legalizing sports gambling say that it leads to higher rates of addiction and gambling at casinos, while supporters of sports gambling say that it gets the money out of the bookies' hands and into legalized gaming authorities.
It's a safer bet to come in and a regulated, state-controlled, legal alternative. I think that's one of the reasons that a lot of states are legalizing that.
Bets for now are sticking to the basics, but with in-mobile gambling and in-game betting coming soon, the possibilities are endless when it comes to where and what sports fans can put their money on.
It'll give you something to do a little bit more during the game, keep folks engaged. It'll be a way to draw some folks out to watch the game that maybe normally would watch it at home. It's going to be a madhouse, a good one though.
Ameristar right now is the only casino here in Council Bluffs that is open. However, Harrah's and the Horseshoe will open up next week for legalized sports gambling. So college football fans will have tons of options to be able to place bets. The first bet here at Ameristar was $100 on the Chicago Bears winning the Super Bowl at 20-1 odds.
Sounds like people there are excited about this. So what are people betting on?
Yeah, so people right now can bet on a lot of different things. A lot of NFL preseason football tonight, Major League Baseball. You can pick on college football, who's going to win the national championships, and also things such as the Heisman. That's what's known as a futures bet. You can't do in-game betting yet. We'll touch on that in a little later, but so far it seems like a lot of national titles, Super Bowls, and then just the daily wagers.
You just mentioned it. So in-game betting and mobile betting, how do those things work for people who aren't familiar with this?
Yeah, so mobile betting is actually really fascinating. I learned a lot about it today. What they do is they are able to geo-check you on your phone, and it shows where you are geographically. And so if you're inside the state boundary of Iowa, you can actually place a bet on your phone once you set it up with the casino. However, that's not set up yet. They're going to try to set that up in the next few months. But basically on a college football Saturday, people in Omaha could drive literally across the border, place a bet, never go into a casino, and drive right back across. As well, they're looking to add an in-game betting where you can bet on, let's just say, who makes a first down, who scores a touchdown in the game, what you think a play is going to be. However, inside the state of Iowa, you're not allowed to bet on Iowa-specific players or Iowa state-specific players, and that's a rule in the Iowa legislature.
So Phil, when it comes to gambling, some people are against it because of gambling addiction. It can be very serious. What are they doing to help people out if that's an issue?
Yeah, so one thing we wanted to touch on with the people here at Ameristar is the dangers of gambling, because it can be very addictive. We're just seeing people drop hundreds of dollars already on this first day, and they're aware of this, and they say that they keep track of who is known to be a big gambler, who's been kicked out of casinos in the past. And all throughout the casino, they had these sports betting flyers or little pamphlets that talks about what you can do if sports gambling's become a problem. Obviously, it costs $45,000 to get this sports betting license. None of these casinos want to get them taken away from them, so they're definitely going to make sure that the bettors make smart bets and don't get addicted.
All right, Phil, interesting stuff. Thanks so much.